Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what do, how we live. And when it comes to the NBA award races, a lot of them do not have a clear-cut winner. I mean, when it comes to MVP, we really got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Nikola Jokic in a two-man race. When it comes to Rookie of the Year, we have numerous candidates, and what hasn't been the best of rookie classes, but Stephon Castle, the two Memphis Grizzlies, Jalen Wells, Zach Edey, Colaware of the Miami Heat. So many of the races are tight, but one that didn't seem to be tight at all is Defensive Player of the Year. Victor Wembanyama, heavy favorite. As a matter of fact, Zach Harper of The Athletic posted an article today on how the award races are shaping up in the post-All-Star break portion of the regular season schedule. According to BetMGM, as he mentioned, Victor Wembanyama had minus 2,500 odds to win Defensive Player of the Year. His 3.8 blocks per game are the most since Alonzo Mourning 2.5 decades ago. Well, if you didn't hear the unfortunate news, Spurs shut down Victor Wembanyama over blood clot and shoulder via ESPN. So goes on to say how was discovered after he returned to San Antonio after his All-Star game. Started feeling symptomatic recently. Believe he feel better after 2 days off following the All-Star game. Symptoms persisted. When symptoms persisted, Wembanyama underwent a battery of tests that showed the clot. Team source told ESPN that the Spurs are optimistic that Wembanyama will make a full recovery by the beginning of the 2025-26 season. Well, of course, the NBA has that rule now for certain awards. You need to play a minimum of 65 games. Wembanyama season ends at 49, so, unfortunately, will no longer be eligible for the Defensive Player of the Year. Therefore, there needs to be new candidates because it was an award that no one was really looking at to see, the potential names that could win it because a lot of people just assumed it would be Wembanyama. Of course, last year Wembanyama said that Rudy Gobert deserved it, but that he would be winning it for many future years, and he still might, but unfortunately won't be this year. So this is via Growl Towel Central's X page. Wemby out for the year. Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr., has taken a commanding lead for the betting odds for Defensive Player of the Year. So we see minus 125 odds. I wouldn't necessarily say that's commanding because Evan Mobley at plus 120. But yes, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a somewhat clear favorite as we are approximately 2/3 of the way through the regular season. You see some of the other names on there. Dyson Daniels having one of the highest steal averages in many years, really since like John Stockton or Alvin Robertson. But we see also 3 Thunder players in the top 8. Lou Dort, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Jalen Williams, Amen Thompson entered the starting lineup for the Rockets and has really been incredible. Bam Adebayo, seen as one of the better players to not win Defensive Player of the Year yet. And of course, Rudy Gobert, was he a 4-time winner, tied for the 9th best odds, and Giannis has missed, I believe, 7 straight games. So going to be hard for him to win, but yes, with the Wembanyama news, of course, there's got to be new favorites for the award now that Wembanyama will not be eligible to win Defensive Player of the Year. Jaren Jackson Jr., of course, did win Defensive Player of the Year just 2 seasons ago in 2022-23. The year before that, finished 5th in both of those seasons. He led the league in blocks per game, not averaging the amount of blocks per game he did back then, 1.6, 2.9 stocks per game, blocks and steals. But he's definitely fouling a little bit less than he did. That's always been really his bugaboo, fouling quite a bit. Still averaging 3.3 per game. But yes, what do you think is Jaren Jackson now the clear-cut favorite for Defensive Player of the Year? Memphis Grizzlies right now the 2nd seed in the West. Jaren Jackson Jr. named to his 2nd All-Star team this season. A guy like Evan Mobley was named to his 1st All-Star team. Cavaliers, of course, tied for the best record in the league. And Thunder have had an awesome defense, and we see 3 in the top 8. And that's, with a guy that many might have considered their best defensive player, the newly acquired Alex Caruso, missing many games and won't be eligible due to not reaching 65 games played. But yeah, tough news for Wembanyama. Of course, we've seen a couple guys cleared from blood clot issues that they've had to be able to play. Christian Koloko and Sir Thompson of the Detroit Pistons have been cleared and are playing this season after being diagnosed with blood clots. So doesn't look like it'll be a Chris Bosh situation where Bosh was forced to retire, but tough luck for the San Antonio Spurs, who of course recently acquired De'Aaron Fox, week before the trade deadline occurred. Let's just hope that Wemby is available all next season. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.